If you've ever wondered what the Army Reserve is about, look to your left and right. It's about the men and women in our ranks, usually from within our community.
We are parents. We are sons and daughters. We are teachers, preachers, truck drivers, nurses, mechanics, and more. But once a month and 2 weeks out of the year, we practice our individual skill sets and rehearse our roles as a team so we can better assist when called upon.
But how does it start? And what is the weekend reserve duty like? It all begins with a conversation. You and an Army recruiter discuss your goals and plans. And you're welcome to visit an Army Reserve facility during most drills.
Also, when you decide to join, you can do so with a friend through the Buddy program, where you both enlist, train, and serve together.
From my Army schooling and training, I've really learned how to just be a lot more confident in who I am, standing up for myself, and just feeling a lot more confident in approaching anything in life head on, just knowing that if I'm remaining determined, I'll be able to meet that goal.
So what I've learned from my Army training is to get out of your comfort zone and learn from that professionally and personally to grow from those experiences.
The biggest benefit that I get from serving in the reserve is just being able to impact other people, work with other people, and really see how I can lead others and learn from them.
What I took from my Army training and schools is just resiliency. A lot of the things that I learned helped me in my regular civilian life, aside from just what I'm doing in the Army. A lot of the certifications that we get transfer over to, civilian life, civilian jobs.
The biggest benefit for me for serving in the reserve has been the Montgomery GI Bill for college. I've learned a lot of leadership skills and skills that I can take into my civilian life.
First, you will attend 9 weeks of basic training where you learn Army customs, courtesies, and soldier tasks. Then you will attend your advanced individual training for your actual job.
Here you learn the skills required to succeed in your chosen career field. There are over 120 of them from which to choose. Once you have finished, you return home, where you will attend battle assembly 1 weekend a month. Assembly starts on a Friday evening at a local reserve unit. Everyone will check in with their small groups, known as platoons. We cover several topics and usually go over the schedule for the next 2 days. But each evening, we go home.
Saturday morning starts early and usually involves some physical training. Some weekends are spent reviewing common soldier tasks that we all learn in basic training. Or it might involve medical exams and evaluations.
Other weekends are scheduled for training in our specific jobs, equipment maintenance, and team training. And each day there is time allotted for lunch. But a new Army Reserve soldier isn't left alone to figure things out. They're assigned a sponsor to help them in process and meet members of their new unit. The weekend concludes in final formation, where leaders put out relevant information, and then we are released.
Growing up, knowing my grandfather was in the military and he was in the Army, felt like it was a family tradition to keep that going, and also stay home, be able to take care of family members in need, also be able to work jobs and own a business one day, which I hope to do that someday, is own my own shop. So that was truly what pushed me towards joining the Army Reserve.
I could be a citizen soldier, and I can also be a civilian. I can impact the Army, and then I can impact my civilian life, and this is the greatest thing ever.
Being in the reserve allows me to support my country, and on the civilian side, it gives me time with my son, and that's the greatest part of life.
For 2 weeks each year, we participate in larger training events with reservists and active duty soldiers with whom we might not normally serve. All in preparation to serve something bigger than ourselves if called upon.
Self-improvement.
Community service.
Gaining an advantage over your peers.
The Army Reserve has over 120 paths you might walk.
It's your time. We have a place for you.